Okay, Shalom. Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, teaching all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, Shalom. This is Matthew 13 and at the top, verse 1, it says, the same day went Yahweh Shai out of the house and sat by the seaside. And great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. So Yahweh Shai was it was so many people that he went up on the ship, and while they was on the shore, he began to speak to the people, and he spoke in parables, you know. And the parable that he was speaking into, it is you have your wicked, you have the 2/3 of Israel, you have the elect of Israel, okay. You have some that's gonna be devoured, you're gonna have some that's gonna be saved, and you're gonna have some that not make it all the way to the end. Make it part of the way. But guess what? That part of the way don't count. You know. And the men of the Lord, we go out prophesying every week. Telling the people to be a part of that good seed that fell on good ground. You know. That's the seed that you want to be. You want to be that righteous seed of Yahweh Shema Shai that fell on good ground and brought forth fruit. Okay? Just like on the screen I have here seeds. And these are pine seeds from pine trees. Okay? One small little seed will germinate, and next thing you know, become a large, big tree. Okay? Just like that large pine tree right there. And I just chose pine tree, but just like all trees, But it says, Behold, a sower went forth to sow, okay? And it says, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowlers came and devoured them up. That's right. So as the sower went out to plant the seeds, some of them fell by the wayside, okay? Didn't even have a chance, you know. But guess what? All the good seeds that Yahweh Shai sowed, that fell on good grounds, those are the ones that's going to inherit the kingdom of heaven the first go round. And then the 2/3 will come back, through the elect in the kingdom. But there's a big, how would I say, a big event that's going to take place that the 2/3 are going to have to be the main character in. And that's those ICBM missiles hitting and destroying this place. Okay? Creating that new heaven and new earth, that refresh, okay, that reset, where righteousness will flow throughout the planet earth. Okay? Under the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai's chosen people, you so-called blacks and Latino Native Americans. Okay? But it says, and he went, he sowed, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowlers came and devoured them up. That's right. The fowlers came and devoured them up. But why? Because they fell by the wayside. You see? So we have to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai that we're those seeds that fell on good ground. You don't want to be that seed that fell on by the wayside. You know, this is 5 and 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So we have to stay calling on Yahweh Shema Shai, stay praying, okay, and trying our best to follow the Spirit. Why? Because we know that our adversary is walking around trying to see where he can get in at, that take you out. You see, some of these seeds that fell by the wayside, they didn't even have a chance. You see, it said the fowlers came and devoured them. Okay, waiting. You know, it says some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of the earth. That's right. See, they didn't have. It said they didn't have much earth. You see, and what does that seed need? It needs the soil. Okay, it needs the soil. It needs the sunlight. It needs the rain. Okay, which in this parable all represents what? The spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, but they didn't have but a little bit, so they wasn't rooted, within righteousness enough to withstand the wind, the storms, okay, that's gonna come along this walk, okay, in this truth. You're gonna have some heavy storms that's going to come, okay, you know, and guess what? You have to be able to withstand it. You have to, you know how trees, what they do, they bend, okay, and the strong ones, they don't break. Okay, they just bend. They bend and give a little bit, but they don't break. You see, they don't snap. Okay, it says, because there had no deepness of the earth. Um, Let me read that verse again. Verse 5. It says, some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. Right. They just died on out. Withered away. They died out, withered away. Why? Because they didn't have the deepness of the earth. You know? So you have to be rooted all the way. You see? When the persecution comes, guess who gonna survive that persecution? Okay, the elect. When Jacob's trouble come, guess who gonna survive that? The elect. When things turn up, okay, the race wars and stuff, guess who gonna survive? The elect. When the famine, no food, guess who gonna survive? The elect. Okay, the elect of Yahweh Shema Shai. They gonna survive it. You know, just like in Romans, where it says what, it goes through all the different things, and it says what, nothing will roughly paraphrasing, make me fall out of the truth. Okay, you know, so that's how the elect is built, and that's how you want to, but how you should want to be built. But guess what? You have to be a part of the seeds that fell upon that good ground, okay, and then brought forth righteous fruit. You see, it says, and some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. See, so you can't plant. The soil may look good, but then if you have wickedness springing up, okay, then you can't be a part of that without the Rakakwadash of Yahweh Shema Shai. Why? Because the wicked will take you out. You see, and it's all because of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is his program. Okay, we're just out teaching and warning the people of the things to come. This is all Yahweh Shema Shai's program. You know, they have nothing to do uh, of our own glory or our own power. No, this all comes from the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And we give all honors to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Okay, verse 8. But others fell onto good ground. See? That's the ground that you want to fall on, that good ground. And what's the good ground? Well, Yahweh Shai is. Okay? He's the foundation. You see, so if you fall up under the order of Yahweh Shai, okay, then you falling up under the good ground. You fell up on a ground and a soil that, listen, that when that seed drop, that seed is gonna germinate and it's gonna spring up, okay, and it's gonna put forth fruit. It's gonna put forth good fruit, okay. Just like when you plant a pine tree and that tree sprouts up, okay, that tree sprouting up and he's growing, okay, he's growing, because he fell on the good ground, okay, he's healthy. It says, but others fell unto good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. That's right. So you're gonna have different seeds that's gonna bring forth fruit on different levels. You're gonna have some that bring forth 30. You're gonna have some that bring forth on 60. Okay? You're gonna have some that bring forth 100-fold. But guess what they all doing? They all bringing forth fruit, righteous fruit. But it says, who had ears to hear, let him hear. Okay? And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Okay, and this is what Yahweh Shai said. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. Right? Why? Because you have some that just fell by the wayside and are going to be devoured. They don't even have a chance. Then you have some that fell that didn't fall up on the good earth, or not enough ground. So then the sun came up with it, they dried out. Okay, so this ain't even meant for them. This thing that Yahweh Shai set up, it ain't even meant. It's not even for them. It's only for you, and that's what Yahweh Shai told the disciples. This is only for you. Okay, what the scripture says, I show my secrets unto my servants, the prophets. Okay, it says, for whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundantly. But whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away, even that he had. That's right. So guess what? If it's for you, then this thing is for you. If it ain't for you, then listen, it's gonna get taken away. Yahweh Shai gonna take the spirit from you, and then guess what? If it's meant for you, he's just gonna increase your spirit. You see? You're gonna take your talent and increase it. You're gonna share your talent, hoping that this brother can receive your talent. Brother, you get this talent. Add this to your stats. Okay. Let me keep going. Let's see. Verse 15, it says, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. See? And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. Right? So if it's meant, because guess what? We was once blind, okay, but guess what? Yahweh Shai opened our eyes. He gave us this. He gave us the spirit, and we ran with it from there. You see? So if Yahweh Shai wants you to get it, you're gonna get it. Okay? If not, then you're gonna continue to sleep. It says, but blessed are your eyes, see? But blessed are your eyes, which are who? The elect eyes, okay? For they see, and your ears for they hear. You see the Yahweh Shema Shai, you see the prophecies, okay? You see the things that Esau is trying to do. We see that the righteous, we see the left hand side. We understand these things, but guess what? We are focused on doing the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? We hear these things. We hear Yahweh Shema Shai. We're not going with the flow. We're not going to get caught up in the system. We're going to reject the RFID microchip, okay? And all the other wickedness that go on in this place, okay? It says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye say and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. See, so you have to be, if you in this thing, you have to say, you know what? The water, Yahweh by Shema Shai. The water for giving me the amath of Yahweh by Shema Shai. The water for the amath, the truth. The water for the Rakakwadash of Yahweh by Shema Shai. The water. Okay? You have to give Yahweh by Shema Shai thanks daily for this. Okay? Because he didn't have to choose you. He could have chose someone else. See? It says, hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, when you hear the words of the Yahweh Shema Shai and of the kingdom and you don't understand it, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. See? So then you're going to easily be pursued by the wicked, not pursued, but easily, pursued, but I was trying to say persuaded. You're going to be easily persuaded by the wicked to go do wickedness. You see? Because why? You ain't rooted. You're not rooted. And it was just totally what it wasn't meant for you. It says, this is he which receiveth seed by the wayside. See? Those seed that just fell by the wayside, that's them. It says, but he that receiveth seed into stony places, okay, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiving it. Hey, you're an Israelite. Okay, yes, I'm an Israelite. Yahweh Shema Shai is for you. Okay, we're gonna rule the kingdom. Okay, next, Yahweh Shai's coming back to deliver us. Okay, so they hear it and then they receive it. It says, yet had he not root in himself, but he wasn't rooted though. You see, he wasn't rooted. And if someone is not rooted, then this is what's gonna happen. But dure it for a while. You went for a while, okay. You read, okay, for a little bit, okay. You prayed for a little bit. You understood this thing for a little bit. But when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. See that? So earlier I made the statement, when that storm come, okay, when that storm come, them trees, your trees, they bend, but they don't break. That's the elect, okay. But guess what? When the persecution, that wind and that that storm come, guess what? They folding, they snapping, they breaking. Okay, they laying it down. That's when you see them they land on top of houses, blocking the road. Okay, they done. They finished. Okay, that's those that fell with the seed that were planted with little earth. And it said what? The sun came up and they withered away. Okay. Matthew 5 and Matthew 5 and 7 or 8. Let me see. Matthew 5. No, 10. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. See that? So blessed are those which are persecuted for righteousness, for the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai, them same trees that were planted on that good ground, okay, that good soil that which is planted on Yahweh Shai, okay, and took root, sprung up. And then when the storm came, they just waved, but they didn't snap. They just waved, but they didn't snap. And then when the storm passed, they still blooming, okay, you know. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, those same ones that withstood that the storms. Okay, the troubles that's coming. Okay, the different lies and the way that the heathens gonna try to set up. Okay, the elect, guess what? They're gonna stand through all of that. It says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. See? Falsely. Okay? When they come up, go back to Matthew. Matthew 13 and verse 21. Yet had he not root in himself, didn't have root in himself, but endured for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. See? See? Back in Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. For my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad. So when these things happen, we're supposed to be rejoicing and being exceedingly glad. You see? It says, for great is your reward in heaven. That's what we want, that great reward. Okay? It says, for so persecuted they the prophet which were before you. That's right. The prophets before us were persecuted. So guess what? We gon' when it come up for us to be persecuted, we're gonna rejoice and say, you know what? This is what the scriptures are speaking of right here. Okay? Don't turn back now. Don't turn now. Just stand strong. Okay? Back in Matthew 13 and 22, it says, uh it says, he also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. See, those are the seeds that was among the thorns. You see, though that they sent, because it's a lot of wickedness. It's a lot of thorns out here in this world. Okay, and then guess what? The Esau system, the system of you trying to make it here in America is a thorn. Okay, that's a thorn. Why? And if you get caught up in that thorn, guess what's going to happen? What do it read again? It said, he also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the cares of this world, the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. All that's going, listen, if you try to keep up with the things of this world and set your heart upon that, then that stuff gonna pull the word right on up out of you. It's gonna smother it and choke it. The word can't breathe. So if the word is not breathing, if the righteousness, if Yahweh Shai is not breathing, then you letting wickedness breathe. Okay? You know? It says, but he that receiveth seed unto good ground is he that heareth the word and understand it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth fruit, some an 100-fold, 60-fold, and some 30-fold. You see, so that's the seeds that fell upon the good ground. You know, and that's the elect. That is the elect. You know, with the elect have a righteous root. Okay, that's not gonna be hewed down. Did I read that? Uh, uh, 1 second. Let me see. Did I read that? Hewed down. The wicked being hewed down at the root. Let's see. Matthew 3 and 10. It says, and now also the axe is laid upon the root of the tree. Therefore every tree which bringeth forth not good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire. See that? And it's been cut down where? At the root. It's gonna be cut down at the root. Why? Because it doesn't have it was a part of the wickedness. You're gonna cut it down at the root. Yahweh Shai gonna cut the wicked down at the root. It says, and now also the axe is laid up on the root of the tree. See? The axe laid up on the root. Yahweh Shai gonna cut it down at the root and then destroy it. Okay? Why? Because it ain't no coming back after that. No more wickedness is coming after that. You see? No more wickedness is going to come after Yahweh Shai come and cut it down at the root and cast it and destroy it and turn it into ashes with those ICBM missiles. Okay? You know? And that's what the righteousness want. It says, it says, okay, I read that. Let me see. Proverbs 12:12. The wicked desire the net of evil men. That's the wicked. You see, they desire the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yielded fruit. See that? The root of the righteous, it's gonna yield that fruit. What, that 30-fold, that 60-fold, that 100-fold. Okay, that's the root of the righteous. You see, so that's two different type of roots right there. You have a root of the wicked that's gonna be the axe gonna lay down on the root and hew it down, right, and cast it into the lake of fire. Okay, you know, decompose of it by fire. Okay, but then the root of the righteous, guess what did the scripture say? It said the wicked desired the net of the evil men, but the root of righteousness yielded fruit. The root of righteousness gonna yield fruit. Okay, and it's gonna be righteous fruit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. You know, so yeah, that's it. You know, the seeds that fell upon that good ground, that fell upon Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay, and took root. You like I say, that is the richest soil you can get. That's the richest soil that you can get. That soil, that compost is A1 100, okay, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. When you fall up on that soil right there, them seeds germinate, and next thing you know, you sprouting, and then you super big. Okay, you withstanding whatever. You know why? Because you took the right path. You took the right steps. You was planted upon the right foundation, that right soil. That's what you were planted in. So that's why I said earlier, you gotta say the water, Yahweh Bashim Shah for the amount, the water for bringing me into this truth, opening my eyes. Okay, you know. So yeah, that's it, man. So I pray that this lesson was edifying, and I pray that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah receive all the honor, glory, and the praise. Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Okay, until the next time. To the elect, I say shalom.